Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name's Amy. I'm here today with Becca to talk about an exciting new show.
I really liked this show.
We are talking about Suddenly Amish, which this is your try before you buy free preview. If you want to hear the rest of the season, we're going to put it on the $8 tier of Patreon. You could click the link in the show notes, and you also get a bunch of other stuff over there, but this is part of it.
Yes.
I loved this.
I liked it a lot. At first, I was worried the idea. I kind of like the idea. I like the cast of characters. I think it's beautifully shot.
Okay. Let's talk about the production company. So this is not a Matt Sharp joint.
No, you can tell right away.
This is Hot Snakes Media. So here's some of the stuff they do. They do Breaking Amish.
Okay.
Breaking the Faith. They did Escaping Alaska. They do Pig Royalty, which remember Jake and Matt loved.
I loved that show.
They do Return to Amish. A lot of Amish stuff.
They're very into the Amish.
The Sisterhood, Becoming Nuns. I'd like to see that.
Me too.
Your Husband is Cheating on Us.
On Us?
Aired on Bravo. So like they're but what I wanted to point out too is they do some good documentaries. They did The Garden, Commune or Cult. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And they are responsible for The Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
What?
Yes. They're the ones who gave us Natalia Grace.
Speaking of cults, I heard you watched a wonderful documentary this weekend.
Okay. I need to talk about this. Last night, I'm getting in my tub and I bring my little iPad with me, and I had every intention of starting His and Hers.
So good. So good.
I had every intention, but my Netflix was suggesting to me Orgasm Inc. And I was like, oh, is this new? And the description was like, this wellness organization, blah, 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 until accusations start coming forward. I'm like, oh boy, I need to watch this. So it was only an hour and a half. I didn't get through half of it, but it was so wild. And it was San Francisco, so I knew you would know it. It's the story of One Taste. It came out a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And I was just, and you and I are a little prudish. We talk about this.
We are.
These women are like putting themselves up for like a demonstration. And just having orgasms right there in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, like I was telling you and Amanda last night, I appreciate that there are a ton of people who want to explore their sexuality. Just because I'm a prude doesn't mean it's wrong. I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
I love that there's places for people to explore their sexuality and their sexual awareness and
learn more about their body. Yes.
All the things. But it started to get weird.
It's very weird.
When the lead woman was like, okay, I'm going to do my own demonstration now. And then we see some kind of ceremony where people are spritzing her with things and snakes are abound.
Why do snakes always have to get involved?
And then she's making out with investors.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then it started to get into they're selling courses. It becomes an MLM.
Yes.
And I was like, ugh. And then they have, so this is a company that is centered around orgasmic meditation for women. But guess who was feeling left out, Becca?
Oh, no, not men.
Men. So now they
get
just jerking men off in public. I don't know what's happening.
So there is a San Francisco rumor that at the investor meeting, when they did like the whole Shark Tank presentation, you know what I mean? It turned into like a big orgy and they were all doing each other. And signed the check.
I said to you and Amanda, like a company where a bunch of people are living together and fucking all day. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong here?
Not a thing.
Wow. It was wild. I can't wait to see the end of it. Like, I want to know what happens.
Oh, it gets crazier and crazier.
Can you tell me so I don't have to watch it? Or do you not remember specifics?
I don't remember specific details, but just in the grand scheme of things, it ends up being like people on the run, the FBI involved, like.
Okay.
And I think that the woman who started it may be in prison.
She should be after the snake situation and then making out with investors. I'm like, there are lines being crossed here.
And I think lines did get crossed. And sometimes when you didn't want to go into meditation, you were still told to get into meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That when you're blurring the lines between sex and being a company, things are destined to go south. Destined.
And, I could really probably buy into a cult really easily, but why does it always have to go to the sex route? Like, why?
I'm not very helpful there.
No, like, I don't want to sleep with the leader all the time.
No,
I don't want to stroke the leader's hair. Like,
no, I don't want the leader to jerk off my husband in front of everybody. Like,
no,
I'm just not into it.
Now, if that's what you're into,
great.
You're an adult. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be forced. And it felt like consent got blurry.
Consent gets very blurry.
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a real problem. Anyway, so that's what I was doing last night.
And as I was reading the text messages, even my face was blushing as I was reading that. And I love Amanda because I'm sex positive too. Like, but like, Amanda Amanda walks the walk. She's amazing. I'm like, no, don't do that, Amanda.
Listen, I could be swinging from the rafters in my bedroom. No one's gonna know it except Timmy and me. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. The rare occasions I do talk about my sex life, and like if I said, I'm always like, I don't know. Do I want to say it? Delete, then rewrite, then.
It's like my gram is just over me at all times. Like you just don't talk about it.
I was a girl who was raised by her grandma. My grandma didn't have sex.
No,
we didn't talk about sex.
No, my grandmother really didn't have sex because she was a widow at 41, never dated again, really.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was happening there.
I mean, my grandma and grandpa in the late 90s, and they were not old, slept in separate beds.
Yeah.
In their room.
Yeah. So I suggest everyone check it out. It's a fun watch. Let's put it that. It's very cringy at times, but
and
sure.
Why also with cults? Why do we have to wear like long flowy dresses? Why can't we wear jeans and tanks? Why do we have to wear the cult attire too?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah,
makes no sense. Speaking of cults, so let's talk about the Amish. What is your experience with the Amish?
So here on the West Coast, as far as I know, we don't have an Amish community.
Not a large one worth knowing anyway, like that people know. Yeah.
I know it's not the same, but I am familiar with Quakers, which are not like Amish. But for a long time, I did kind of think they were the same
kind of closed community.
Yeah, I realized, oh no, Quakers and Amish aren't the same. My mother is from Michigan, so when I would go to Michigan, there was a small Amish community there. My mom never really had anything good to say. She felt like it was oppressive for women. And she knew a lot of women in the community who like escaped because they didn't want to be part of the community anymore.
Yeah. Okay, I just looked up the difference between Quakers and Amish, and I was wrong, so I need to correct myself.
Okay.
Quakers generally integrated into society and promoted social justice, while the Amish practiced separation from society and mainstream culture and focus on distinct community life. So I'm sorry, Quakers. I didn't mean to malign you. And I'm from the area of Quakers. Yeah. So I should know this.
We actually have a pretty large Quaker community here in San Francisco, and they're the kindest, nicest people. They have a school.
Yeah. I went to a Quaker. I had to go to like a writing center retreat, and they had it at this Quaker village in Pennsylvania. And all I remember is the password for their Wi-Fi was "Hold me in his light." I was like, "What?
That's a long password."
And they had to have like lights out at like 8:00. It was weird. It was weird. But here's Amish and Mennonites. Okay, let's talk about
they're
the difference
different, correct?
there.
Yeah.
Amish strictly limit modern tech like cars and electricity and live separately using buggies, while Mennonites vary from conservative to modern, sometimes using cars, phones, and integrating more into mainstream society.
Oh, okay.
So there we go.
I did do a little Googling on some of the characters in the show.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if this is 100% true because I don't have firsthand knowledge, but the Amish community in Lancaster is more of a progressive Amish community, supposedly.
Yeah. So the Lancaster Amish are where I would go on field trips.
Okay.
So they would take us, they would literally put us in a bus,
Okay.
drive us to the Amish country, and just let us watch them. We couldn't talk to them. You would swear it was like Medusa. Like if you look them in the eyes, you're going to turn into snakes. Like you just couldn't interact with them at all. We just had to be very quiet and just watch them do their things like churning butter and spindling and stuff like that. And it was like, okay. And then we got to like buy some of their crafts. I will say I live in Northeast Pennsylvania. There is a strong Amish presence, obviously near Lancaster, but it does trickle up to me.
Okay.
Like there's so many times, even right up here on Route 6, which is like kind of a major thoroughway through our town. There's Amish food stands. Like you can go and you can get Welsh cookies, which are so delicious, and you can get veggies and stuff like that. So like there's a lot of roadside farm stands that are run by Amish up here and in upstate New York. So we see them quite a bit. And of course they're known for puppy mills, which is unfortunate. Yeah.
My grandma in Michigan, she had a lot of furniture made by the Amish, and she always swore up and down they made the best furniture.
Yeah.
Very high quality. Yeah.
So all right, let's talk about this, shall we?
Okay.
Now I'm gonna say something right off the bat. I was like, this is not Matt Sharp. We are not in Kansas anymore, Toto, because the theme song is like very kind of like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, like yes, like that kind of thing. I was like, what is happening right now? And we learned the premise right up front. The youth are leaving in record numbers. Population is shrinking, so they're inviting people in from the outside to help repopulate the community. These 5 people are not it.
No.
6 people? Do we have
and
6?
If 6 because it's 3 and 3. If this is happening, how come like leaders in the Amish community of every like all like have a conference, right? And they all get together and be like, okay, we need to start. Our community needs to integrate with yours, because they talk about inbreeding and how it's like
it's a problem.
Within a generation, you're related to everyone, and
or maybe there's a way. This I apologize if this comes off offensive. Maybe there's a way that to appeal to the youth that they can incorporate some technology.
Yeah, a house phone
without like giving up their values.
Yes.
I'm not saying like they're all going to be on TikTok, but like maybe they just get a cell phone, but they're not allowed to have social media, but they can text each other. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
You do kind of, you do have to move a little with the times, right? Like maybe instead of being in the 1800s, be in the early 1900s.
Right. And that's what's happening. Like they're not adapting, and societies and cultures that don't adapt die off. Out. That's what happens. So they're in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Vernon is the bishop here, and he tells us that, you know, in the Amish community, bishops make the rules, which are called ordnung, which are unwritten rules that preserve tradition and keep the Amish community separate from the outside world. It's so funny too, the German influence in the language. Yeah.
And I liked how they did, like, they would give you like an Amish word and then give you the little description of it. I really liked it.
I'm telling you, it's well done.
It is.
So he says, being Amish is a culture, a faith, and a lifestyle in one. We even have our own German dialect language. Things you cannot have: electricity, cars, tattoos, jewelry, makeup, clothes that you buy in stores. You have to make your own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow, okay. Women are covered. Men wear hats. No technology. And Vernon says this allows us to feel closer to God.
How though?
So I feel like the 6 people who show up just want to go off the grid. Like, go on Love Off the Grid.
Yeah, they need to find
with you know,
what was the guy with the what was the guy with the red hair, the redheaded guy?
Joe and Maisha.
They're always looking for more.
Yes, they'll take you. So we meet Emma. She's Amish, and she
Mhm.
says she loved growing up Amish. It's so peaceful. And she says community is everything. They rally around each other, and she's very worried that this world and this way of living is going to disappear.
I had a little thing about Emma, though. When they show her first and she's like kind of a side view of her, Emma is wearing makeup. It looked like it.
Maybe she's allowed to wear it for the cameras.
That's not getting closer to God.
Then we meet James, who I call Howdy Doody. He looks like a wooden puppet.
He does.
Doesn't he?
Does. But I have a feeling
He's the character of the show.
Yes. He is going to play devil's advocate. He's up to
100%.
no good.
No good.
He's been shunned, so he's naughty.
Are puppets ever up to any good? No. So he's the black sheep of the community, he says, and he's got some hidden. It's Chambord, it's like a French black raspberry liqueur. It reminded me of Crown Royal. Remember that stuff that your parents would have? It came in a bag. You thought you were sipping sips of it all the time and replacing it with water.
Except I didn't know. I only know this drink from a French 75. I didn't know you just drank it.
You're not supposed to. I think it's supposed to be mixed with something. That's what I'm saying. This feels very delayed adolescence because he's doing what I was doing at like 14, which is drinking Crown Royale straight out of the bottle.
Ooh.
So, and also drinking medicine out of the fridge. So he does not have good standing right now. This is why he's being shunned. Shunned, we learn, is a form of discipline and social punishment used to pressure a community member who has broken the rules to repent and return to the church.
Jeez.
James tells us that he was shunned for owning and using a cell phone. So when you're shunned, this is so wild. You just have to, very much like we were on our first grade field trip, you just have to sit there and watch the Amish people do other things. You're not allowed to participate.
I'd be shunned all the time, I feel like. I'd be too loud.
I would be too.
I'd want to read. Oh, I'd get shunned.
Yep. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. I know you guys love to hear me rage against trash people. And I know you love when I get so worked up watching Cody avoid responsibility for everything in his life at all turns. So when my day ends and I'm done watching Sister Wives, how do I relax? Well, it's easy. It is our sponsor, Lumi Gummies. They're back! Yay! Consistent, mellow, super delicious. Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-day distressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So I am currently on a hybrid journey. You guys know this. And I bought the hybrid bundle, which comes with 3 flavors: sour strawberry cookies, sour caramel apple kush, and watermelon sorbet. They're all delicious. Cannot recommend one over the other because they're all fantastic. One of the ways I treat myself is I take a strawberry cookies hybrid gummy and I get into my tub and I watch something funny, something fun, a documentary, a sitcom, anything other than Cody Brown. And it mellows me out and I feel great. Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com and use code LittleMissRecap in checkout for 30% off your order. Again, that's LUMIgummies.com, code Little Miss Recap, LumiGummies.com, code Little Miss Recap. The link is in the show notes. I hope you will support Lumi Gummies. Not only do I love them so much, but I'm so grateful to have them back again as a sponsor. Thank you, Lumi Gummies. Listen, when you're going to see your 90-day fiance in another country, please do not bring food from a restaurant that you bought 3 days ago. Keep it on a plane where everybody hates you, it's guaranteed, and then you're just going to throw it in the trash. Instead, wait until you get there and then sign up for Factor Meals. Factor Meals makes it easy with fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs, so you can eat well without the shopping or cooking, which you will not have time because you're dating an international superstar. Inside every Factor meal, you will find quality, functional ingredients, including lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole food ingredients, and healthy fats. There's no refined sugars, no artificial sweeteners, and no refined seed oils. One thing I love so much about Factor meals is you can shop by different menus. So you can look at high protein, you can look at calorie smart, Mediterranean diet. My favorite is the GLP-1 support. One of the best meals I had recently was the truffle butter filet mignon with potato leek mash and carrots. It was so delicious, high protein, low carb, sodium smart. You all know I'm on a high blood pressure journey, so I need to hit that sodium smart menu. At Factor Meals, you're going to find 100 rotating weekly meals, plus fantastic add-ons like caffeine kick and protein shakes or signature juice variety packs. Also, I've talked about them before. My kids love the breakfasts. So even when they're home from college over the break, I throw them some broccoli and cheddar egg white bites. They absolutely love them. I use Factor and you should too. Head to factormeals.com/littlemiss50 off and use code LittleMiss50 off to get 50% off your first Factor box. Plus, you get free breakfast for a year. This offer is only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthier eating easy with Factor. And thank you, Factor, for sponsoring Little Miss Recap. Your link is in the show notes. He says he moved to Lancaster to start a new life, but dating has been tough because he's related to everyone. And he's like, look around. I'm related.
He's like,
I'm related.
cousin.
He's even related to Emma.
Yeah, they're cousins.
She's his third cousin, one's
Yeah.
removed. I'm like, that's okay, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like there's enough distance there. Emma actually says that a lot of the communities are inbred.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised they talked about that.
Yeah. And I love how she explained it like with cattle. She's like, we all know you don't want a mom and a son to mate in cattle.
Vernon says the inbreeding causes infants to be born with, quote, physical and mental challenges. But the secondary reason that people are leaving is technology. It's hard to keep it out. So Vernon's acknowledging the inbreeding as well. I was surprised.
I was. They're being fairly honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's inviting English, and if you don't know, English is what they call non-Amish people, English people to the community. And since this was great, since he has no way of telling anyone, he has to go to an English person and enlist their help.
Yes. And I did find it, some of the Amish people, their faces are covered. So it like is, like blurred out. Yeah. So it did feel real. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Vernon has made his first mistake by recruiting James to help in this.
James jumped on this opportunity.
Oh, he's like, maybe he can earn his way back into the community by this. And Emma's also going to help. So that's why we've met her.
Yeah.
Vernon says this could go sideways, and James agrees this could destroy us.
He's either we're going to burn in a fiery ball of hell, or we got 5
or it'll
new
work out. Who knows? So we meet Kendra. She's 32. She's a dancer from Los Angeles. She is originally from Milwaukee, so she is familiar with the Amish community.
Several of the people on the cast are familiar with the Amish community. Yeah.
BJ is real familiar with the Amish.
Oh, wait till
there's something wrong there.
There's something wrong there.
So Kendra says she's tried to make friends, but people are obsessed with how many followers they like. She's describing LA, in her opinion, as being vain and obsessed with social media. She says she has a strong faith, and recently she was baptized. And she says, guys take a look at me and they think I'm a hookup girl, but I'm very Christian.
Yeah.
She says, at her low point, she did do OnlyFans, and she said she didn't have any love for herself. She starts to cry. Yeah. She felt a lot of shame. And when she saw this opportunity, she jumped at it. She does say that she dated a boy on Rumspringa before. Yeah. And if you're not familiar with Rumspringa, it's a period where some Amish youth are given more freedom before deciding to join the church for good. And she was real into this boy, but he went back and they couldn't keep it going. My heart breaks for this girl.
There seems to be a little, there's some trauma.
I need to know what the trauma is, because it's there. And I need to know, like, where are her parents? What's going on here?
Yeah. Like, how did she just get to be by herself in LA? And yeah.
So next we meet Judah, who is 22, a customer service rep from Kansas City, Missouri. And I'm like, this is going to be interesting because he's a person of color.
And I texted my Amish experts, you and Amanda, and I said, not to sound kind of weird, but are there traditionally Black people in the Amish community?
Not really.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So that's going to be real interesting.
Yeah. So he says that, people die in Kansas City every day. I'm like, what is going on in Kansas City,
Yeah.
Missouri?
He called it Killer City.
Yeah. Is this the McBee influence?
Oh, those bastards.
I have been in Kansas City, Missouri. We flew there to buy Timmy's truck and ended up getting stranded. And some guys picked us up and told us it was the meth capital of the world. Now, that was in 2008, maybe?
Oh.
I don't know what's happened since
So
then.
it's
I
just
thought the
gotten
McBees
worse.
moved in and cleaned it up, but I guess not. So he said he never felt a sense of community. And in the Black community, especially, he says, they don't really support mental health. Everyone has to be tough.
Oh.
So he saw this ad, didn't even know what Amish was, but he's like, I'll give it a try. And then he tells his mother.
Yeah.
And his mom, Kira, is like, I'm sick to my stomach. There's going to be bugs there, right? There will be bugs there. Yes. She's like, you hate bugs.
She's like, you are an indoor cat.
And then she goes, and I've never heard anyone say this on national television before, so I really appreciate the fourth wall breaking here. She's like, you just can't drop this on me. You just can't roll up and be like, I'm going to be Amish. Like, there's a way to do this.
Yes. And she's like just looking around like, what the hell?
Now another woman that I think is his auntie pipes up and she's like, are there even Black Amish people? And he's like, I don't know. But God is leading me there.
And I don't want him to have to deal with the Amish and Amish racism. Like,
no,
it's too much.
So he's basically like, well, they're going to either accept me or throw me away. So we'll see what happens. Now back to Vernon. He says there will be 6 outsiders chosen by God or production to enter our community. And I chose my brother, Alan, and his wife, Sarah, who've adopted children from the English world and kept them in line. He also brings James in to help him get unshunned, like I said. Now, I need to talk about Alan. Were you getting Jim Jones?
Yeah, I was getting. So I wanted to say to him, oh, you can't have a cell phone, but God allows transitional lenses?
Yes. He had a Jim Jones vibe to him. He comes in with the 70s hair and the 70s glasses, and he never takes the glasses off.
No.
You can't see his eyes. They could be snake eyes. We don't know.
And because of the lights of production, they're not transitioning.
No. It's hilarious. So I wrote, James, help me. Jim Jones comes in and he says, now this is really sad, guys. So a little bit of a trigger warning here. We're going to talk about death. He says he had adopted 4 children and their youngest son was out late one night last year and had an accident and didn't make it.
Yeah.
And he says, this is a hole that will never be filled. And so this is why he thinks he would be a good person to help, because they've done the adopting before. They've brought in outsiders, and he's looking for a way to kind of help.
Are there a lot of accidents between like cars and the horse and buggies? Like,
I think so. I think like every once in a while we see that. Yeah. Like I went to, oh my God, Becca, I'm going to send you this link on air, live on air.
Okay.
And I need you to look at it and tell me that he is not Jim Jones. You got to look at the picture.
Okay, send it over.
Okay, I sent it. I sent it via text.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I'm telling you, it's
that's
wild.
His dad. It's his dad for sure.
Jim Jones Jr.
He did not move to Ghana, and he moved to the Amish community.
Well, remember, one of Jim Jones' sons escaped.
Yeah.
Jonestown. So
that's him.
That's him. Back to your question about the horse and buggy. So I went to school at Penn State main campus, State College. You have to drive through all of this kind of stuff. I would always see buggies on the side of the road driving. It was dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's not more fatalities. So, okay. So Alan is going to help and his wife is Sarah. So Vernon says, here's how this is going to work. They're going to get 1 month and then we're going to have a day of reckoning.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you get to decide if you could continue on. I'm like, okay, so this is how they're gamifying this. Yeah. This is nice.
I like how they laid it out. We know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. So we meet Esmeralda. She is 27 from Houston, Texas. She's an autism therapist. They were giving their last names.
Yeah.
They were like, I am Amy Archer from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Like,
I was surprised. Usually you get just the initial.
Yeah. She says she loves makeup. She's always very put together. Her mom raised her, worked full time. She grew up in El Paso, which is the hometown of Beto, I believe. And it's a border town and very Mexican culture. And
Yes.
she loves that and she incorporated some of it. She says, however, like traditional Mexican culture, she did not have a large and big sense of family. She's an only child. She doesn't have a good relationship with her dad. She loves the Amish lifestyle and the traditional marriage structure, and she wants a man to support the family. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. I'm shocked she's not going towards polygamy.
Yeah. I mean, I guess she just wants, I think she's looking for like a family, like really is what she wants a community.
Yeah. So she talks about struggling with comparison. Everyone looking the same might help ease that a little bit. Okay. All right.
Then, this is a little trigger warning for people. What broke my heart when she says every day she wakes up and weighs herself.
I used to do it.
Oh,
yeah.
It makes me sad.
I wrote about that in my book, like every day. And that set the tone for if it was going to be a good day or bad day. It's like tough way to live.
Did you wait till after you went to the bathroom or before? Because I
would get up, pee, and weigh myself. Yeah. It took me a long time to break that.
Yeah.
So Aaron, we meet next, is 42. He's a special needs educator, is what they call him.
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan. We see him broing out, lifting some weights. This guy's weird. This guy's weird.
There's something a little weird about him.
Yeah. He says he tries hard to fit in, be like everyone else, but it's exhausting. He says, my spirituality and integrity is what I'll pursue. I'm getting manosphere vibes from this guy.
Yeah, he's dipping a toe in it for sure.
He's listened to some podcasts.
Oh, he's listening to Joe Rogan, 100%.
He is 100% loving season 2 of Lamb.
He's writing into Paramount. Please don't cancel this show.
He hasn't dated much because he just hasn't been interested. Okay. He didn't lose his virginity until he was 32, and he says he was forced. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
that's awful.
That was and I want to give him a lot of credit for a man on television to say that.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's good. The more we talk about that, the better.
Yes.
And then I wrote, he's a preacher's kid. Yes. That explains some of the quirkiness. A
little bit of a weirdo.
Yep. He says his dad was very good friends with the Amish, and he even became an Amish driver. So we meet Dad, Dennis, and Diana's the mother, I guess, or Dennis's wife. And the parents are like, look, I understand this, but it's a sacrifice. I hope you understand what you're getting into. Then Aaron says, I have a disability.
Yeah. And I was like,
I hope the Amish will be understanding. So put a pin in that.
Yeah. And I thought when he first said that, because and I don't mean to be an ableist or like he physically doesn't seem like
it's an invisible disability.
Yes. So I wondered, I was like, I wonder if he might be somewhere on the spectrum.
Yeah, like neurodivergent.
Yeah.
So Billy Joe is 46.
Billy Joe.
Whew. Listen, as a lady of a certain age, I have to often fight the urge to make things my whole personality. She's not fighting that urge.
No. Now, how would you feel if you just saw this woman wearing a Halloween costume, Amish costume? And it doesn't fit her well. It's poorly. No. Yeah.
She's in Berkshire, New York. She's dressed as Amish for like 10 years. And I love her customers are like, isn't this cultural appropriation? And she's like, no, this is respect.
No. That would be like me saying, I love the Native American culture. I'm going to start dressing like a native.
Yes.
And then have a full
like headdress and shit. Yeah. No. Not until Lamb Man season 3 do we get into that. So she has a whole Amish room.
Yeah. with
Yeah.
all those scary dolls with no face.
Yep.
Why can't they have a face on their dolls?
I don't know. It's probably the devil's handiwork. I don't know.
The devil makes you smile.
Yeah. She's dressing her dog up and she just longs for a simpler time. Okay. All right. So we get to the meeting. Okay. So we're on the Amish community place, farm, whatever. And BJ meets Kendra and tells the camera, Kendra had her smutty cheerleader dress on and I felt cringy. And I was like, that's gross.
I know.
But guys, it gets way worse. The slut shaming is.
Doesn't BJ say, oh, she has her cans out?
Yeah, like, can we talk about what Kendra was wearing? Because it was not offensive to me.
No, I think my son's girlfriend was wearing that same outfit.
She was wearing like the best way I could describe it. I'm not a fashion person. You guys know this. It was kind of like a tennis outfit. Like you see women wear, like it was a sleeveless.
It was a halter top kind of.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. And it was a shorter dress, but it wasn't, her boobs were not out. They were covered.
Yeah.
There was a little cleavage, but like it wasn't Angela Ainsley.
No, I mean, the most you saw was her back. I mean, is the back a turn on now?
Yeah. So now we meet on the scene here. Matt, 35, who's a librarian from Texas. He shows up and Kendra is into him.
Yes. She's like, he is a hottie.
He says he grew up doing rodeo, but that was really his dad's thing. He does have 7-year-old twin boys from a previous marriage. He says, he just feels lost. He wants to kind of course correct and he longs for a simpler life for him and his kids. And I'm like, do not drag those kids into this.
No.
And he thought, why not try Amish?
That's like me saying, I'm hungry. I think I'm going to just go kill a cow and have a burger. Like, no, just go get a burger.
Yes.
How about you just go to church maybe?
Yeah, like you can find community in church. Absolutely. That's a good point. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So Billy Joe tells the camera, the way the bishop is looking at us, I could tell he's so disappointed in this ragtag crew.
She is very judgmental.
Yeah,
she might fit right in.
I don't like her. Vernon tells them, you will need to integrate and mimic the culture in your actions and your talk. And the Amish community is built on trust and you need to earn it. And then he says, Kendra, can I bring you inside for a slut to ask you some questions? Yeah. So Kendra goes in and he's basically, and I'm paraphrasing, I always do, guys, if you listen to the show. He's like, so why are you dressed like a big whore?
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm a dancer. I book jobs and make a living off of how I look.
Yeah. He basically says, listen, every woman here is going to be jealous, but really what he needs to say is judgmental and think you're going to be trying to bang every guy here. It's
right.
like,
because you as a woman are responsible for the male gaze. You are responsible for how the male looks at you and wants to fuck you at every turn.
And if something bad happens to you, it's all your fault.
And then he says, we would see your skin as evidence of a lack of something. She's crying. Oh, this poor girl.
And it's not, and there's no like, oh, I'm sorry. Like not even handing her a tissue. It's very cold.
He says our wives would want to kick you out of the house because you're a fucking tramp, basically. So she's sobbing after this. And she says, I've had to deal with slut shaming my whole life. And then Judah, poor sweet summer child Judah, says, trying to help.
Yes.
Didn't Jesus help a prostitute? So he would help you. And PJ tells the camera, this girl's in tears and you just called her a prostitute. Welcome to the group, I guess.
But he did have good meaning behind it.
Yes.
He was trying to say, God loves you too, ho.
He had very good intentions. It just not the time, Judah.
No. I also really quick find it interesting. Most of these people are a little bit older. They're not like 20, 22, 23. They're established in their 30s.
Becca, do you think a 22-year-old is going to give up their phone?
Silly me. That's
Somebody
my girl
who's-
brain.
Somebody who's like in their 40s can at least remember a time before phones and might
Yes.
do it. But so they're split into groups, like you said. And Aaron, Judah, and Esmeralda are staying with one family called the Troyers.
Mhm.
And Matt, BJ, and Kendra are staying with the Cullenses, who are Alan and Sarah.
Yeah.
Jim Jones. They're staying with they're going to Jonestown.
They're going to Jonestown.
And Aaron tells the camera, "Why is Kendra crying, but also wearing a dress like that? Fucking whore." I was like, "Oh my God, Aaron."
Everyone's a little mean to her. It's like, geez.
He's like, "You're literally trying to be Amish." I don't like this guy.
No.
I'm getting Manosphere vibes.
Yeah.
So Matt, BJ, and Aaron show up at Alan and Sarah's house. Kendra's nervous that she won't be allowed into her house because she's such a whore.
Yeah.
Alan tells the camera, "Whoa, seeing clothes." Wait, I have Matt, BJ. That's not right. Matt, BJ, and Kendra, not Aaron. And Alan tells Jim Jones tells the camera, "Seeing that whore's clothes makes me think she's not serious."
Yeah. It's like, gosh.
James and Emma welcome the other group. It's Aaron, Judah, and Esmeralda. And they're like, "You need to leave all your worldly possessions outside." This inside of this house is very familiar to me. Like I've
Okay.
seen a million houses like this in Pennsylvania.
So the Amish can't even have a couch, like a couch to sit on? They have to sit on wooden chairs?
So what you have to understand about the Amish is there's a lot of poverty.
Makes sense.
There's a lot of poverty. So like I think they can have stuff like that. I just think they don't a lot of times. That's why they that's why they're always crafting and trying to
Yeah.
sell things to have an income stream.
Yeah,
because-
I mean, what are they doing for money? Yeah.
Right. Because it's not like the Mormons where they're out working and tithing
Yeah.
to the church. They just all their parishioners, all their congregation, sorry,
Congregation, yeah.
live in poverty. So
Mm.
all right. So Judah says, "Wow, Emma and James must be husband and wife." And there's this fly trap just hanging
Ew,
right
it's
behind
so
James.
gross. It is
And
pretty gross.
there's a ton of flies all over it.
It's so gross.
Esme, as she's called, Esmeralda, now they're calling her Esme. She says, "Okay, no air conditioning and it's hot as fuck."
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. There is nothing like the humidity of a Pennsylvania summer. Like you might as well be in Georgia. It's bad. It's bad. So meanwhile at Jonestown, the gang is getting a tour of the outhouse and BJ has to shit. And she says this.
She's like, when I gotta go, I gotta go.
Just like you and I said, we don't talk about sex. I don't talk about bathroom stuff.
No,
No.
not on TV, especially.
No. So he offered, oh God, Jim Jones gives her old newspapers to wipe her ass instead of toilet paper. I can't. I can't.
And he goes, we get these old newspapers from the gas station for free.
Okay. So at first I thought, oh, he's giving her reading material. That's kind.
She does have to shit. Makes sense.
But no. No. And she's like, oh my God, I sat on the square hole. Now I have a splinter in my ass. There's a whole thing.
I know.
around
You got
potty
a
humor.
splinter in 1 second. Relax. What were you doing to get a splinter?
I know.
Like you were just,
Have you ever gone in an outhouse?
I mean, I've gone in a porta potty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I've gone in outhouses like this.
No, I've never had the opportunity,
Yeah, it's-
unfortunately.
My mother-in-law grew up with an outhouse. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yeah. She had an outhouse growing up.
Like,
Like Little House on the Prairie
Like-
style. Had to go out with their little candle or flashlight or
Like,
whatever.
what
Her
happens when-
candle. She wasn't in the 19th century.
I just imagined her in a white nightgown. She was a little candle.
She was born in 1944. There was electricity. Not much though, but she had a full-on outhouse growing up.
Like, what happens when you turn a woman of a certain age and you have to go all the time?
I want to say my gram had one too.
That makes
It's
sense.
wild. It's
Yeah.
wild.
I just,
And
I
my
don't-
gram was only 10 years older than my mother-in-law. She was born in 1934.
yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I've never had, I mean, I've used a porta potty, obviously, but never. an
no,
outhouse.
I've done this. Camps, shit like
Ugh.
that in Pennsylvania, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Camps, field trips, visiting I'm sure I've peed in an Amish outhouse.
It would make sense though, because she did say, "Oh, is circle for pee and square for poo?" That
Mhm.
would make sense.
Oh, I hate it all. I honestly would rather just go in the woods.
I'd rather just like pop a little squat
Yeah.
and just like
Yep.
pee. Yeah.
So James and Emma are going through the bags of their boarders to make sure, that they're not hiding anything. I'm like, James is just looking for reasons to creep. He wants to sniff their panties. That's what he's doing.
James is drunk with power already on the first day.
Delinquent. I'm just calling it.
He's going to be a menace, and I can't wait for it.
Love that little howdy doody motherfucker. So Emma says, I cannot hang Judah's flashy clothes on my clothesline. People would talk about that.
Really? Everyone knows you have these people staying at your house. Relax.
I know. James finds a cord in Aaron's bag, and he says they're for his hearing aids. And I'm like, you made such a big deal over hearing disorder?
That's what I thought. And this is...
I'm not saying that that's not a huge thing. I have that.
And I was like, oh, that's it? Like,
I'm saying like... Yeah. That is a pretty mainstream issue.
Yeah.
I mean, know.
I probably need a hearing aid, to be honest.
Yeah, I definitely do. I have a lot of hearing loss. Yeah. He tells the camera his secret is that he has a hearing disability. I'm just saying his disclosure of this doesn't match the level that he's trying to make it.
He made it like it was, it was, you have a hard time hearing. You got the flu.
Yeah. He says he came down with the flu in 6th grade, and he had his left ear perforated, and it just got worse. And he says when he doesn't have his hearing aids in, it's like being underwater.
Totally understandable. Like, and he said it like makes him discombobulated.
Yep.
He's not able to be present. That makes sense. Because if you can't hear, well, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. He says his phone is connected to the hearing aids by Bluetooth. This is a problem.
Yeah.
Dude, he is the one who just told the camera, I don't know why this girl's dressed like that. Like, aren't we trying to be Amish? And you're going to wander into an Amish community with a Bluetooth device?
Yep.
Go to the local, I almost said Miracle Ear, but they're going to be too expensive. Go to the local Walmart and pick up hearing aids that you could just use through this experience.
Yeah. I hope they give him an Amish hearing aid, and it's just like a cone that he puts on his ear so he can hear better.
There you go. No technology at all, motherfucker. No. Not a battery allowed.
But James does say we allow hearing aids. We allow medical devices, just not the Bluetooth.
Just not ones that are connected to the phone.
Yeah.
He's really struggling with this. And finally, James says, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get you some other hearing aids.
Yeah.
Now it's Esme's turn, and she has her lashes and her nails, and Emma's like, it's got to go.
Yeah.
And Esme says, no, you're not taking them. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Yeah. She gets very anxious.
She gets very anxious. Yeah. It reminds me of, did you watch that show? Oh, it was the one we were watching in the summer where the people all went to the frontier.
Oh, yes. The first day, and the teenage girl.
Yes. The mother and the teenage girls were sobbing when they had to take off their makeup. And it was really interesting because they talked about like how they're shedding their social image.
Yeah. Like what the world sees them as is their mask is coming off. And
that was a great show. Back to the Frontier. Oh.
I know people thought it was a little cheesy and set up, but I really liked it.
Loved it.
This is what these people needed to go on.
Yes. Alan says, look, so Jim Jones comes over. I mean, this guy, I'm telling you, put them side by side. It's wild.
Yes.
He comes over. He says, if you're going to be milking cows, you can't have nails. And she's like, I'm not going to be milking cows then, I guess.
And her voice goes up about 2 octaves.
Yeah. And she cries outside and she says, this is what I've tied my self-worth to. Like, this is how I feel pretty. And he's like, do you want to be here or not, little lady? And I don't know what that accent is. Jim Jones did not talk like that. I don't know what I'm doing. And she says, I'm not giving these nails up. I'm out.
Yeah.
And that's where we end.
Yeah.
He's like, are you gonna show?
He's like, are you gonna leave tonight? And she's like, I guess I am. But she doesn't, because we see her in the previews.
We see her. There's a long this season on at the end that I get into, but if you're watching the episode, it's worth watching. So yeah, that's it. I liked it. And I want to see like, when do they put the Amish clothes on, and what do they, because they're going to give them tasks, they're going to try to like break them, quote unquote. What we're missing here with the casting is I wanted like a David Rose type character. Like I needed a strongly opinioned gay man to show
Yeah.
up and just kind of be like, no, not to. Because remember when David Rose ran off and he was with the Amish? That's what I need. I needed that here. Judah might give us a little bit of that, but I don't think it's enough.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish
That's
I
what
could rewatch that show again for the first time.
Schitt's Creek. I start just every once in a while. I'll put on an episode just to watch. I love it so much. It's probably one of my favorite shows.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. All right, guys. So if you want to hear the rest of the season, please jump on our $8 tier.
Yes.
Becca and I will be covering that there. And let me just give you a forewarning. Tomorrow's Lamb Man is pretty spicy.
Yeah, just
Taylor Sheridan shot heard around the world, and we responded.
Yeah,
Shots were fired.
Shots were fired, and we're coming for him.
Yeah, so you might want to skip that if you don't feel like being enraged.
And we do put a trigger warning at the end.
Like we always do.
Oh, but yeah. No, I hope everyone watches this show. I think it's fun. Do we know how many episodes there will be?
I have no idea. I'm going to ask my TLC person. Maybe she'll tell me.
Yeah,
Nicole, if you're listening, we love you.
Thank you.
Maybe she'll tell me, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes she will. Sometimes she won't.
She'll
usually tell me if I don't say anything. So
how long should I be prepared to be covering this season?
Right. And she has told me in the past, I've kept it to myself. So maybe she'll trust me again. All right, guys. Again, if you want to hear the rest of the season, please jump into our Patreon group. The link is in the show notes. Also in the show notes, our sponsors.
Ooh.
Lumi Gummies.
They're amazing. Go grab them. I love them.
Last night, had a really good sleep.
Yes.
Full disclosure, Timmy and I have been taking one every night.
As soon as it gets like a little certain time where I know like I'm in the house for the night.
Yes.
Put on my shows. Yes.
Yep. And we also are welcoming Factor this week. So
Factor meals, so good.
Factor has a whole GLP-1 line now.
Yes, I was looking at it. Yeah.
Yep, love it. All right, guys. I bring that up because if you click on the links in the show notes and just, even if you click around and look on the website, it helps to show the sponsors that we're talking about them. Yeah. So thank you so much, Becca. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.